Okay, Pirates 2 on 3S. Now this is the roller version. So I've got my own electrics in there. If you want to see what electrics I've used, I'll put the unboxing video in the video description so you can have a look. But essentially, this is running the motor out of my my old Hobby King Sabertooth, and I've got a 120 amp rebranded Hobbywing ESC, which is from RC Gear Shop. I got that a few years ago, and just a hand-me-down servo, I think, from the Sam Reaper. And there we go, there's our truck. Now I've had a few issues with the diff, which I've fixed up, but essentially there's the truck running on 3-cell. I'm not sure that this is going to survive all the way to 4S. I do have a 4S battery ready to go in here, but I gotta be honest, I'm not sure it's going to make it. I really don't have a lot of hope for this truck. The suspension's a little bouncy. Tires are actually not that bad. I mean, for 3S, it's handling it just fine. Ooh, no, 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 no. Go back. That was blessed. Alright. I think we're done here. Let's go around the bend and see how it fares along there. Suspension could be a little plusher, I feel. It doesn't have the speed to clear it going the other way, so I'm not even going to attempt it. Whoa! That just made it! That just made it. Alright, come on. Not that time. Come on, here we go. That's alright. Yeah, just really bouncy. It needs slightly softer setup. I think it would have done a lot better. I'm not sure if it's the oil that's a bit too thick on this one, or if maybe the springs are a bit too hard. It just doesn't feel like it's really... It's bouncing everywhere. Not the best handling truck. I'm actually surprised it's doing as well as it is, to be honest. I was expecting much worse. Alright. Let's go on the big jump and then we'll switch out the 4S. You might want to come and like trim the trees. It lands on the downslope. At least they fixed the ruts. I'll give them that. They've done that on the track. Which is pretty good. Oh, that nearly went badly. Alrighty. That's pretty much what she'll do with this setup anyway on 3S. So we'll see how it performs on 4S, because I think that's what we're all waiting to see. I'll do one more jump. There's really not much else going on here. Suspension's a little rough. Tires are surprisingly not that bad. I was expecting the tires to be worse, to be honest. So I'm actually liking the tires. I just don't like the suspension setup. It's way too hard, way too bouncy. But alrighty then, let's go 4S. Okay, 4S. I'm using a 5500 milliamp 4S Genzace pack. A little bit more speed, which is good. I can clear those jumps a lot better. Doesn't really want to wheelie, but it has plenty of brakes. That could be just center diff tune. My center diff was leaking like crazy, so when I rebuilt it, I put a fairly lightweight oil in there. Ooh, almost lost it. Whoops. Getting a bit out of shape. Alright, let's try one more time. See if we can get a nice clean lap in here. Oh, it's just so bouncy going up the hill there. Nice. Alright, let's go around the bend. Wind is blowing right in my face, so I'm swallowing dust like you wouldn't believe. Oh boy, now on 4S I'm really starting to see the tyres struggling a little bit. Ooh. Hasn't taken a tumble yet. And it's holding up okay so far. So I guess it's fair to say, as long as you don't crash this truck, it should last you a while. I don't know what's going to happen if or when something goes wrong. Let's see what we can do here. Oof. That was good. This could probably use it. I mean, I'm using the pinion that was provided, and to be honest with you, I think if I'd gone a couple of teeth up on the pinion, this would have been a little bit better. Oof. I'm also thinking slightly better suspension, even with the stock tyres, I think would make this truck handle a lot nicer. Oof. Alright, let's go big. So, this jump has claimed many RCs in the past, has also made a few RCs look very good. Which one is this one going to be? Yeah, I definitely could have gone with a slightly thicker diff oil. It just doesn't want to pop wheelies at all. Whoa! Just as I say that. And there's our first little tumble. Not a big one. Alright, let's really send it. Let's see how far we can push this thing. Oh, good lord. Just as I say, it doesn't like popping wheelies. Alright, let's squeeze that trigger. Full throttle. That is perfect landing on all fours. Alright, let's go again. Full throttle. Oof. Oh, I'm actually surprised. I gotta be honest. Oh, stay still. Stay still. Stay good. Stay on all fours. You know what I mean. Okay. Oh, wait. I'm hearing crunching noises. Wait a second. Hold on. Is it just something stuck somewhere? A twig? A rock? No, seems to be alright. Can we manage a backflip? Is it worth trying? Well, that answers that question. Should we try it again? That's just timing, and then you let go of the throttle midway through that roll, and it lands quite nicely actually. I'm not hearing that crunching sound. Not hearing that crunching sound anymore, so I'm thinking something must have been stuck somewhere and it fixed itself. But wow, I never would have guessed that this truck would be lasting as long as it has so far. I thought by now a diff would have died, the A-arm would have broken, a shock would have bent. I don't know, just something would have gone wrong. But not the case at all. Ooh. Okay. Don't try that at home, kids. It may not be good for your discs. Send it. With a little bit of headwind, it's not going to go very far. It doesn't have the speed that some of the other trucks have, and definitely could use with a little bit more gearing. So yeah, see, definitely needed like a bumper or a wheelie bar or something on the back. And that body is going to get ripped to shreds if you pop wheelies like that quite often. Well, I stand corrected, I guess. I thought that this was going to be an absolutely appalling truck. I thought that this was going to be a very short review process. I thought this thing would have broken into a bazillion pieces. I would have just said, nah, don't bother with this one. And, well, I don't know what to tell you. Unless I start to deliberately... Oh, God, come on, gonna make it. Unless I start to deliberately crash it to try and break it, but then... I don't know, that's not really me. That's... Like, I like to see how things go under normal working environment, which means you're trying to correct the car, you're trying to land right. And I think that's more realistic than driving it into a wall deliberately or crashing it deliberately. I don't know. I'm almost starting to think that I should take this one to Altona and do a torture test of this thing and really let it fly. Maybe go up a couple of teeth on the pinion and just see what sort of damage we can do. Because right now, it's holding up pretty well. Well, there you go. That's the ZD Racing Pirates 2 MT8 1/8 scale, allegedly. I don't believe that this is actually a 1/8 scale four-wheel drive monster truck. That is it for this video. Hey, if you liked it, make sure to drop a like. Don't forget to leave a comment if you have something to say, and check out the video description for my social media links. Thank you all very much for watching, and I'll speak to you all next time.